Oh, hello everybody, this is Sonya. Try not to build up the camera there. So I'm on now today and I'm showing you what I'm doing here because I've been working in this book, my little book. Now, when we last looked at it, I still haven't done that bit there, but this piece here seemed to be way over the edge, right? And this bit of felt was way wider than the rest of the bit, this cotton piece. And I thought, well, just try sewing it, Sonya, and see what happens. And I did. I didn't cut anything off it because I didn't think that was a very good idea. This doesn't seem to be up high enough. So you can see what I'm doing here. I don't know where I'm sitting today. Must be a different place. But anyway, so I did sew down this part, and it's brought it to look okay. I've sewed down the back, right? And now I'm going across the bottom with this thread here, and I'm just about to start a new piece because I've only got a little bit to go. But I want to show you that I didn't cut any of the felt off at all. I left it like it was, and as I'm going across the back here, I didn't think to put it on the side when I was doing that, but I've been joining it down the bottom, this pocket, and on the front I haven't actually got a pocket. Oh, well, I have a bit higher up. I'm going to cut this off here because I've ended it off by taking it through under there. There's a bit of thread from that piece. And I'm going to put this on here, and then I'm going to show you what else I'm going to do or I have done. So, if you want to come along and see what we're doing today, I'm in Australia, and it's cloudy, it's cold, it's freezing cold. The sun might be nice in the sun, and I'm cold again because I'm sitting in here. But it's okay, because when I wasn't paying attention to being I was fine. When I wasn't thinking about it, I was all right. When I wasn't thinking about it. And anyway, so I'm actually using a thick crochet thread here. You know, it's like a pearl thread. It is a pearl thread, and it is really good. See, because sometimes you get these things and you think, I wonder what on earth I'm doing. That's too thick. But it's just the thing to go around this with, and it looks really good. Now you come up in the inside here at your last stitch, and I've got this giant knot. Look, anyway, so I'll put it down in there, and you're not even going to know where you stopped and started because you just go through and just start sewing or cobbling it up, whichever the case may be. So come on now, really? Okay, let's see, it's all good. So like I said the other day, you just put your hands, put your finger and your thumb like this together on there, and that way you get the right size on both sides. Oh dear, now I've got myself caught in the needles. So it'll come down both sides, the stitch, at about the same length, or they'll be reasonably even for you to work with. Now, even though that looks like it's a bit too long, I'm not going to worry about that because it looks really good. You don't want to cut it too short either, because that'll, wouldn't be a good thing. So we're just going to go along here with this. Now I've got so many projects that I'm working on at the moment. I've just gone way too far with the projects. It's okay. I like to do different things and show you different stuff, and I've got more ideas. There's heaps of them all the time of things that I want to do, and I just do my best to keep going, I suppose. Look, so that's not bad, is it? Except there's a piece of thread caught in there. Plus we've got to pull out the tacking stitch too. We must remember to do that. You don't want that staying there. So you just come along here. We're nearly finished, look. And it's very pleasing. And as you're going, you want to adjust your work so you make sure that when you get to the end that it finishes all nice and straight. But you just do your best. Do the best that you can, you know. Work towards perfection, and if you don't get there, too bad. Doesn't matter. Not too bad, but it doesn't matter. We don't have to be perfect, do we? You know, our work's handmade, and the best you can do is the best you can do. Okay. So if anybody's on here and doesn't know that we have on Facebook, we have a group, and it's called Sonya's Subscribers Stitches and Share, and I put up, and other people put up stitching that they've been doing and things that they want to like to share with other people. Anything to do with stitching, beading is okay, because we do all that sort of thing. You know, to do with any stitches and things. Yeah, I'm really pleased with this. Nearly 400 group members now, so that's really good. And people are putting up at least something every day. Somebody is, so that's good. Keeps everybody interested in something for people to do. You know, to go and have a look at what other people are doing and just share their work and talk about what they've made and that. So it's been really good, I think. So I haven't put any of my videos over there for a while, but I probably should start doing that again, because I don't put a lot of sewing up there, because I'm doing this mostly. So if you want to go over to Facebook and join our group for stitching, embroidery, sewing on machine, doesn't matter, whatever you do. I've got, you know, crochet and knitting as well. It's stitches of some sort, isn't it? It's all stitches of some sort. So we're here we're at the end. We're at the end, which is where we started. So it's sort of the beginning as well, isn't it? Back to the beginning. Okay, don't pull that down too far. Give it a bit of a lift up a bit. Come on. You know, it's a bit pushed in there. Okay. So now we've stitched around the outside. Now a while ago I did cut off a bit of this, but only that much. Because when you lay it down like that, it's fine. But when you shut it, you've got all these pieces sticking out the end. But you know what? I don't care about that. I really don't think I do. That's really crooked, isn't it? We could at least do that a bit straighter, couldn't we? That'd be helpful. Just do that a tiny bit straighter. It's my thing. And I'm happy with what I've done with it myself. And if they do overlap or be longer like the green ones are, I don't really care, because I like it. Maybe I should cut it down back a bit. Okay, righto, let's do it. I just didn't want it sticking out there too far, I suppose. Come on. Before we start the decorating process, because that's we don't want it to interfere with what we're doing here, do we? So we get that bit. Whether it's straight or not, it's another thing. Well, it might be the piece I cut off will show me if it's reasonable as well. So when you're using your pinking shears, you got to go back to where these line up, okay? Make sure that you line them up just like the paper ones that you use. Well, I think people would know that. If you want to cut, you got to line up the little teeth. So they're the bits I cut off, and they're reasonably straight, aren't they? Look at that. They make good stems on flowers, wouldn't it? You leave those alone. I haven't got time to do that today. I've got all these ideas in my head that I have to get out here, you know, in front of me. I want to do some tidying up, but it's just not going to happen. I've got too much else on my mind all the time. So now I'm going to have to sew this one down, but we'll go back to the front here. So far I've just put that thing there, that pocket, you've seen that. We did the pocket, right? And I had the purple one. Where is he? Here. But I took the pins out because I wanted a different colour, like the needles. I stitched that on with a piece of thread that's the same colour as that purple, And then I went over on the back, and because you could see a little bit of the purple but not a lot, I just put that one on the back in exactly the same place, so you got no pieces showing out the back. Okay, so now I've got the needle thread, and people suggested that I put this on a bulb pin. Very good. I'll do that, and I'll hang it probably in the front. I'll put it here, because I've got here's my pen that I bought, and I'm thinking about putting it there, but I don't think it's going to stay there very good unless I've got some sort of a holding thing, you know, that you can push it through there. And then I had these ones as well, these things that I wanted to put on there. So mostly what we're going to be doing, I think, is putting this stuff into it. I suppose that's not going to affect anything if it's sitting like that. Well, maybe I should put some pins in there instead. Put some pins in, eh? I need some pins. That can go over there. Maybe on the next page. What have I got here? So, they're the best needles. They're the best needles. I like the purple one, but I wanted something to show up a bit better than that. How about we use this? Because we've got lots of space to put the needles in, but we want a bead needle section too, and one for all these other ones as well here that I've collected up. Whether I need all this or not is another thing though. Right, let's put some little pins on here where this is. I'll take these off and put them into one of these. Although the pins look good on these, don't they? The ones with the tops on them. They're going to be somewhere. I'll put some of these on here instead. Keep my needles over there. You want to go for the look as well as everything else, don't you? So that's they're going to go in there like that. What do you reckon? But you know what? I suppose it's not going to stay all flash for too long, is it really? You know, you're going to use them. That's what it's for you use it. Now, on the other ones that I did, I'm sure I had right, where are you, box of felt bits? Here. Sorry about the noise, creaking. You can put that in the middle, or we've got another colour. Yeah, not seeing it. There's a blue one. And the pink one. That's nice. Nice bright one that is. Whoops. Get off me. Right. That might do. I can't help it. I'm going to dig more stuff out. Can't help myself, can I? I love to have lots to play with, so you can have a decisions, you know, on it. Which one did I think that? I think I'll go with that one, see? And then you just push your needles down into there. Now let's get back to... we better get back here for a minute. Go backwards. Back up, Sonya. Back up. Okay, so... well, that's going to go down... no, it's not. It's going to go up the top somewhere where I can put pins. I want to fasten something across here so I can have that pencil in there. There, righto. So we'll do that. Righto, let's put a piece of something across the top of that. This is going to be very pretty, isn't it? And that's a good thing. You know, you want to see something pretty, don't you? You're going to do your sewing. It inspires you then, doesn't it? You get a circle, put that on there. Right, maybe we'll have to just do a strip, a nice strip of pink or something. If you stitch that on there, and then the pen can go down in there, and it's not going to go anywhere. It's going to stay stuck in there. But then I've also got the other things. So what you need to do... Right, we'll put these up here where we can find them. Well, I hope so when I go to get those. This can be moved. Right, and so can that. And that. And we can put this bit in. That's where that pin was. And we can make like little compartments, right? I suppose we could have had it that long in the first place, but you know, like a deep pocket. But it's good to see what's in there, you know, and if you got it too high up there, you might miss out seeing what was down in there. So let's put that in there somehow. Cut this off. I'm going to do it straight because this could prove tricky. It probably should have been done before, but you get these bright ideas after, don't you? You know how that is. You get a bright idea too late. So that can be like that. I can't have it too high because this has got to go in here too, see. So this will go in there, this will go in there, righto. And the pencil. Maybe we'll get a better pencil than that one day. And then you're going to have to put these sections in so they'll be staying in there. Righto. You understand? Well, I can get a bit better marking pens. A different pencil anyway, because I don't think I'm going to be using this one. So what I'm going to do is just make a place that I could be using it if I wanted to. So let's get a pin. Because this is felt too, it'd be really forgiving, and hopefully it'll move a bit for us so we can push this thing down, up and down in the inside of there. Righto. So I need to put a stitch down in here, a couple of stitches on this bit. Nothing worse than having something, when you pick it up, all the contents flies out of it all over the place because it's not secure enough. Don't tell me I'm going to have to go all the way down there. No, because it's going to make my book all distorted if I do that. It's just going to distort my book. And I won't be happy with that, will I? Maybe we could just do a little one there, maybe put a crochet hook in there or something. Okay, let's lift it up a bit, make a lump or bump or something. Hope that didn't all go through the front. It didn't. Okay, so now I can take these out, stitch where the pins are. Make sure you stitch where the pins are, Sonia. Okay, so I've got a bit of pink here. That all ready to go. It's a bit thick, but that doesn't matter. We'll use this. And we're going to come up underneath with the knot. Big father knot at that too, isn't it? So you want to go into the back of your, go into that bottom bit over the edge, so you've got to got it secure. Hopefully you've got a few thicknesses there and it won't come through to the other side, to the front I should say. Just do your best. Don't get it right through to the front. Come there and make it, just so that it doesn't pull and come, it won't come apart. Make sure it doesn't pull. And go down in the back, come out under here and cut that off. And I've lost me. Well, I think I've dropped my scissors on the floor, the little pair I used, because something fell down. And I think that's what it was. I'll have to get down there. Well, I can't get down there. I'll have a look later. I've done this because I haven't got, you know, waste time and fiddling about under the table at the moment. Now we're going to go. Well, that was not a very clever idea, was it? Because that's not over. It's not level. It's not over there. Should be in front of this. It should be the same. Hang on a minute. I know something. I'm going to put this over this side. I've got an idea that just occurred to me, you know, and that should be more of a gap, should it? Okay, right, it's okay, we'll take it off. We're going to take it off there because it's just not what I'm after. It's not what I'm looking for. I'll do it. I'll have to do what I'm looking for on another piece and put it on here or something, I don't know. But I'll have to do something else with it because that's not right. I wish I knew where them little scissors were. I'll find them in a minute, I suppose. I've got to pull that out. Right. Okay. I did have a bit of green here, didn't I? A bit of thin strip of green too. So I could have put on that. Got lots of different strips of everything I could put on that. But I could use a velvet ribbon, couldn't I? But I don't want to, not today. It's a brown colour piece. So, yeah. I don't know, I'm gonna... Didn't really want to put any lace in there. I want to use something that's a tiny bit too thin. How about we do... Oh, a bit of, right, no, that's not right. Wait a minute. Nobody panic. We'll get this thing sorted out here in a minute. I want to put a pencil in there, right? So I'm going to put my pencil in. And put my pencil in there. Okay. So to stop it from moving out, I need something up here. It doesn't matter about the short ones. They're not going to fall out, are they? They're going to stay there. They're only short and they're not going anywhere, I don't think. So all I need to do is put something at the top of this. Put that through. I keep putting that colour bit on there, don't I? Right. So it doesn't matter if it's just that piece, does it? Look, if it's just that bit there, that's going to look all right. Okay. We've decided, we've made that decision. I think it's going to do just fine there. You can just push it down in there. Excuse me. Righto. Oh, that's a big knot. It's because of this fabric. This thread's very thick. Oh, dear. I don't like it at all. It's too big. See if we can hide it down in there somewhere. Righto. This is a bit crooked. I hope you can see what I'm doing here. Fiddling about. Sorry about this. Now if I push that down in there, if I've got it sewn on over here even, like, if I stitch across here, this will stop it from stretching too, okay? Because it will stretch a bit. But if you put a bit of a stitch across it, like that. It won't stretch out as much. Well, this is just an idea what you can do with yours, because I go back here. I've got to go back. I've got to go back and go through there. Get back up here so I can put this over the top. Need to stitch over that bit. Didn't do a very good job of that one. I suppose it's sort of there. I'll have to come back later and do it, I suppose. Go down here. Over the top of there so it doesn't come apart. And just don't pick up the bottom piece, just the top bit, go across the top bit. This just a fill piece, okay? So you can hold that in. You can do this with fabric too if you wanted to. It's up to you what you use to put it in there with. I think you've got hold of that enough, I don't know. I'm just going to put a couple more stitches up in this way. And then I can end it off up in under here somewhere. Shouldn't come out. Oh, there's somebody pulling on it, trying to break it. There we go. Look at that. That worked. Took a while, didn't it, to get that hang of that. But we got it in there, so that's good. Must be getting these needles caught on everything. I know I took one out there this morning to use, so and now I've got these little charms and things that I want to put in here as well, because they're off of something somebody gifted to me a really long time ago, and I didn't take the thing off that, the ring. Took them off the other ones. An elastic band on my pliers. They're really nice bits, and I have a sewing machine. Look at that, isn't he beautiful? And I have a cotton reel and a needle, and then there's a thimble. But I'll just put these, I was thinking about putting them on the front yet, but I don't know. No, they might get knocked about on there too much, so I'm going to put them in here. Okay, so that's that pocket, okay, for them things. Now I'm going to put another thing over here somewhere. Maybe the pins. No, this has got to go on top of that, doesn't it? Okay. That looks quite ducky, doesn't it? I suppose this could be all needles, but, you know, it might not need to be. It could be something else, a bit of everything. So you got, you know, a page full of lots of bits to pick from. I think it looks really, really pretty, is what I'm looking at. It's a really pretty effect of it. There's another one, look at that, isn't that beautiful? Love the colours. Okay, so to put this one down you need to do a bit of stitching, and the same with this one here. I'll just do around the circle first. I'll take these out, I'll put the circle on, and I'll fasten him down with a bit of this yellow. Looks okay, not much there but it'll do. And I can put those other I could put all those other needles in there anyway, couldn't I? And I want to fasten me needle threaders on somehow. Put them in little boxes. Need to put some things on here to make it more, give it some interest, so we'll do that too. Oh dear. That worked for 2 seconds, so I need to pull that out and done. Put that back in there. Okay. So this is going to make a nice thing to put your pins in. So pins will go through the end of here, through the centre I should say. Hope you're all having a good day. So I'm going to put that, actually I'm not real keen on putting it on the purple. Oh, look at that, that's better. I think I'll put it there, don't you reckon? A colour. Oh yes, definitely need it on this bit. Okay, we're going to get it all done eventually, so nobody panic really. Nobody panic. It'll be fine. I'll put another one on the back of here, eh? So it'll all go together. Oh dear, what have I got here? Just tiny little stitches. I love this green. Definitely one of my favourites. So I should have showed you. Well, I think you could figure out how to make a flower, and if you can't figure out how to make one, you can just cut out little squares, I suppose, and put these on. That'll look okay. I just wanted to put these on here because I have them, and I like to use them because they're pretty. I might go up to the top now too now and connect that down. Connect this on here. You don't really have to if you've got your pins in it, but I think I might do. Sneak it on the back of there, a thread. There's not enough now, I'm going to have to get another piece. And would you be lucky enough to find it on here? I don't know, Sonya, probably not. Probably wouldn't find it on here. I can see that going beyond there and I don't like that. So I'm going to take it out. I might just leave it sitting there like it is, because it works, don't you reckon? And then you can just put your pins in. You don't have to have it flat on the background. Go through to the other side here. Get another one. Here we go. This will look cool. And put it on the back of it. Not exactly in the same place, but it's covering over the cotton. That's what you need to do. Now I need a circle. Here's a purple one. Look at that. Isn't that ducky? Oh, that's lovely. And if you only go through the felt that you need to, I'll just spin it around here. I'll get it. Don't you worry. Nobody panic. Make sure it's stitched on. That's a stray bit of thread. This purple one's really thick. A piece of felt is really thick piece, nice. Now I'm going to go just around on the bottom of these, just to make sure this is caught on here. Stitches, little stitches. I can see a stitch there. Oh, never mind. Shouldn't be so picky, Sonya. It's nice. It'll be fun making flowers. Felt flowers. stitch down. Only that one there. That's not going to make it, is it? I'm not going to make it. Just take it through to the back. I don't think I'm going to worry. Oops, I should have did it first. Should take it through first. It's going to come unthreaded. Oh no, look at that, I got it. Still? Oh, brilliant. Okay, yeah. I'm going to take it through. Slide it up behind all that. Here we go. Okay, mouthful of water please. I have to put in the glass first. I'm really thirsty today, I am. If you wanted to, you could do some stitching up to those things to make stems. It's just like always, Sonya has to go too far. Oh dear, I don't know whether it's going too far or not. I thought it looked really cool. Okay, and you think that'd look really neat? Anyway, let's go on with this other bit first. We need to just keep putting stuff in this. Right, do we need another pocket or do we want another flower? I suppose we'll put another flower on for the for more needles. See, this is our needle book, so we need lots of spaces for that. But this is what we're going to do with the pins, so we can just pin that on there and put the end of it down in that padded bit. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Put your pins in there. I'm trying to get them all the same colour. Might be able to do that, you never know. Makes it look pretty, doesn't it? It's like a, I don't know. It's nice. I think it is. Really nice. Ouch. Oh, found that one, alright. Some more in here. That's a bit lighter, but that doesn't matter. Oh, crikey. That's what you get for sticking your fingers in there, Sonya. I know, I had them all in those circle things and I took them off because they were a bit annoying. I think these are all the same colour, are they? Yeah, might be. One or two more. And if you don't want to, if you're using ones all the time, I mean, these would be good to use, and then you can put them back and you'll say, well, I better put them back in there, otherwise I'm going to muck up my design. Got enough. Otherwise you're going to not muck up your design. That wouldn't be good, would it? Hey, if you then put them back in. Just a thing to put in the middle of these out there in the lounge room, and I've left them out there. Oh no, I didn't. I've got it's just over here. I didn't leave them at all. So we'll be right onto that. Yeah. So they'll stay in there really nice and neat. Okay. Where's the thing? I'm going to buy myself a pair of flash scissors to put in there. Look at that, and it puffs up nice, doesn't it? And there's place for the others. So on this here bit, I have that to put in the centre. And they're a bit little. Doesn't matter, does it? We'll have a look and see. That makes it look cute. Which one will we put in? The green one, maybe? Yes, we were going to put the green one in. Now we've got to try and sew that in there. But that'll be good fun, won't it? It'll be fine, we can do that. You can sew it in. We've got all our needles going, pins going through there. Try to move. Don't know how you're going to do that. With the pins going through it, Sonya, you might have to, if I do it very carefully with my bead needle, I might be able to get away with it. Let me see. I'll have a go. Look, I've got some green thread on this. Look at that. Oh, well, I'm not going to underestimate my ability just yet. We'll see how we go. Just want to put it in this top bit, don't we? Really. So you catch that on the bottom. And you put the little button on. Here down in there. That's really nice. Come up through there again if I can. My needle's around the corner, you know, so she'll be able to get through it. Be able to hook it up under there. That's what you do with those ones that I've bent really seriously. Or beating, they can do. You don't want to lose it. Oh, that's looking good. It's hanging on okay. Sorry about this. I've hurt myself again opening the bead box. Could have to start doing it a different way. Opening the bead box somewhat different than that. Okay, so we'll go off on a journey into the... Where am I? We'll go in there with that. Whoops. Because we can put another one on the back of here. And this one on here too. Now we can just go back up under there and put this on more before you put the... Where am I? Somebody come out. Yes, here we are. You can put this on here while you got this bit. Oops, now that's handy, it's all fell out. Wait a minute, where's this one? This one alright? I think so. What about the pink? I think I'll go with the yellow one, I think. Oh, I can't pick it up. There you go. Oh, that's nice. Nice bright one. Now I think I can put these other pins in the back of this, I hope so. Maybe I've pinned these others through too far. Maybe I just should keep them in the top two layers. There we go. That's better. I've got really carried away. I'll show you that in a minute. I'll fix it when I finish putting this on. I've pushed them right through both pages, and I don't need to do that because these are, you know, these little bits, these bits of felt are really thick, and you only need to put it through one thing, both of them. This is going to be a bit loose. What's going on with that? Come on. Righto. Now I'll go wandering off over here somewhere and end it off. I have to find them little scissors and I'll do with them. Yes, I do. I think they fell on the floor. Back to the old stories on it. I think they fell on the floor. Now, let's see what I've made a mistake here. I've put them through too many thicknesses. So just go through these bits. There we go. And through just the top piece. Righto. Because these ones here can have their own pins on. And I could probably put a different... just through the top two bits. And then down in behind the back. The purple and the green bit. There we go. Now, I think I've done that. It might be a bit better. And now I can fasten some in the back of the ear after. Put some in there, even if they're the little long straight ones, you know, so they're not but maybe that's not a thing. Put these in. Where am I? These could go in here, but they're not sharp. It's ridiculous, these. Some of them aren't bad. Well, this one's alright. Sometimes you pick them out of there and they're not really sharp at all. But that's what we'll do with that, eh? We'll put those in there. Now, what else we got? We're going to have to put something, one of these, I think, in the front for the more needles. Put the bead needles and that in. I need to have a hanging up thing to put me these on. You know, they could go somewhere in here like that. Hang on. If I put it in there like that, then put the threading thing on, then clip it up, I won't have to take the pin out to get it out, will I? Okay. Is that going to work? Might sit down nice. Maybe not. Okay. That's alright. So this is what we're done, okay? This is what we're doing. And I might come back and show you a bit more on it, but I don't think there's going to be anything that you... Well, I'll show it to you when I finish. And I hope that's not too long. I don't know if I want to have a closure. It doesn't really need one, unless you know, I've got to finish this too. There's a lot still to be done on it, but I think it's going to work really well. I'll put some more bits and pieces on it here of these, and then I can fill it up with needles mostly. I'll put a few pins on, not a lot, but just a few, and I'll hang a few little charms on here as well. So thank you everybody for watching, and I hope you have a good day, and I'll talk to you later. Okay, bye-bye.